Welcome to Akhtar Bros. Can't leave the house
because of quarantine.
What was that?
It's the theme song. Well, due to having to be in the house so much, I've seen things on the internet. There's lots of rumors for Marvel.
Marvel Rumours.
But yeah, it just seems like every day there's a new rumor. And so, since we know quite a bit about the MCU and comic books and all the like, I figured since we're in the since all our shows are either catchphrase Star Wars or lying to each other, we'll continue the lying to each other. And so I took some of the rumors that I saw online and then I just made some up. And I jumbled them all together and I'll present them to you, kind of like when you presented me the stories. I think I have to preface before we do this, all of these could be false.
Yeah, because even the ones that are true are still just rumors.
Yeah.
So
rumors that literally anyone online could have made up. And hopefully people watching this will take some of the rumors that I made up and spread them on the internet.
I heard this quarantine kid say something about... Quarantine kid 69 LOL.
Let's get into the game. We're back. And I got all my rumors. Some true, some not true, some none of them true. We don't know if any of them are true. But I'm going to present them to you, and you have to guess if I made them up or if they were ones that I actually saw on the internet. That's how we'll phrase it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to phrase it.
Whether you made them up or somebody else made them up.
Yeah. This one is one I saw. Or did I make it up? Or did I see it?
This is one I saw. It couldn't have been more suspicious.
That the big dragon boy,
Fin Fang
Foom, is going to be in Shang-Chi. Saw that? Or did I? Or did I make it up?
I didn't finish Iron Fist, but wasn't there a big dragon in Iron Fist Season 2?
I don't know if they showed it. I didn't finish Iron Fist Season 2 either.
I thought they showed his big face.
But they showed his big eyes in the first one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when he got his tattoo?
I don't really remember.
And they showed the big dragon bones under New York, because that's what New York runs on.
Dragon bones. You know this crime underworld runs on dragon bones. Get me those dragon bones. Everyone knows New York runs on dragon bones.
Apparently there was, in Iron Man 1, there was a big poster in the background that was Fin Fang Foom. Except it was this big golden dragon.
Like, what kind of a poster?
You stand there like this.
A dragon was? And where was the poster?
Way in the background, I think when he's fighting Obadiah.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
The universe was still young, so that might have still been sort of...
That was a true Easter egg.
It was superhero universe. And so, like, maybe to them it was like, yeah, there's just a dragon running around fighting people in this universe.
Like maybe it was a movie, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
He looked like all golden.
I don't know who Fin Fang Foom is usually a villain of.
I think Iron Man. Or just the Avengers.
I think it's fake.
Well, this one I actually saw.
Oh. So maybe it's true, or maybe it's still just fake.
No one knows. Next.
No new knowledge has truly been acquired.
Alright, let's see here. Up. Oh, okay. Ready? This one says that the Cosmic Ghost Rider will appear in Guardians Volume 3.
The Cosmic Ghost Rider?
And so I don't know whether that would be the dude that's Ghost Rider in, like, normal times. Or whatever his name is. Johnny Blaze. What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nicolas Cage. And then in the comics, Frank Castle was the Cosmic Ghost Rider at one point too. So, what form this would take, I don't know. See, also, I think it would be weird that they would jump the gun to Cosmic Ghost Rider, but at the same time, if it was Guardians, I could totally imagine this, like, flaming skull guy coming riding up in the big, like, motorcycle, it just straight up in space.
Yeah.
Like, I could see that happening,
and
but...
also is, like, the Ghost Rider entity, they did a comics where it was, like, the first Avengers, where it was, like, Odin and, like, ancient times where it was like the Ghost Rider spirit, Odin, and some like crazy dudes?
I don't know. I think that Guardians has a lot to go through in the next one. I was really hoping that they would do some Beta Ray Bill stuff. Because
well, what if they do that in Love and Thunder?
Yeah, I guess they could do that then.
Because Guardians, yeah, there's so much Guardians has to do.
Because
Adam
Warlock, they've got Gamora memory redoing to do.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, like, I could see it being very Guardians to bring that guy into it, but at the same time, I could feel it, like, not really having a place even in Guardians.
Yeah.
So, for that reason, it sounds like something that would be real, just because I don't like it as an idea, and it seems like one of those things that I would read and be like, that's kind of weird, you know?
Yeah.
So because
it's hard to base because the rumors that are true are just made up too.
And so because it's something that I feel like I would read and be kind of like, oh, I don't know if I believe that. Because I don't really believe it, I think that it's a real rumor.
I made it up.
Oh, come on.
2 for 2 wrong. This is the most it's just ridiculous game because just nothing's true.
Nothing is true.
Okay, here's one that you're gonna hate. You're gonna hate this one. That Finn Wolfhard was rumored to be cast for a young Loki. Also, there's gonna be a girl Loki.
Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of this? That there's young Finn Wolfhard and girl Loki.
It's a twofer.
It is a twofer.
See, now here's another one where, like, I don't necessarily dislike it, but I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true, but it sounds like something that would get rumored. Because, like, Finn Wolfhard is this kid who's kind of growing up to be a little bit lankier, and he's got black hair. And, you know, he's sort of this young,
I don't know if he's
young
like
hot shot.
I don't know if he's like cunning enough.
Yeah.
You know? Have you ever seen him in a role where it's like, that's Loki? He's a little trickster.
Well, he was just in that horror movie where he's like a tricksty horror kid.
He's just a scary little dude, though. He's not like, oh, I'm clever.
I never saw that horror movie. I don't know. I'd rather they get that kid who played young Loki in the first Thor movie.
That'd be interesting.
Because I believed that, but that was also before I grew to love Loki. I also think the added on of girl Loki, because that could be you being like, oh, you know, they've got female Thor coming in, you know, that could be you adding that, or that could be just other people adding that, you know, because none of these rumors could be true at all, and so this is just me trying to guess if this is something people made up, or something that is true, or if it's something that you made up trying to mimic that, because this seems very much like you potentially mimicking.
I didn't really go for, well, maybe I did, but I didn't. In my head, I wasn't ever really going for a mimic kind of thing. I was thinking about the kind of information that gets leaked. I was thinking about that, but
I think this is something you actually saw.
It is.
Aha.
I saw, and so I'll kind of explain this. The Finn Wolfhard thing. That's rumor.
Yeah, that's people making that up. I don't believe that.
The girl Loki thing is speculation. There's pictures from the set of Loki with a girl, and she's got clothes on that looks underneath a jacket in the rain that kind of looks like Loki. And so it's like,
well, we know Loki's going to be doing some weird dimensional stuff.
But she also had blonde hair, and so like,
could be the Enchantress.
I was thinking maybe Enchantress.
She's got similar colors to Loki.
But I did see this, so you were correct.
Yeah, and I think that that's all bunk, though.
Yeah.
I think that Finn Wolfhard... Why did you put a space? You just wrote Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, this one is that MODOK is going to appear in an upcoming movie, possibly Ant-Man.
See, we were discussing that we want a live-action MODOK.
I think it
just
should be
a big
like
baby face, and you said Mark Hamill.
Well, Mark Hamill. Have they used Toby Jones yet, or whatever his name is?
Toby Jones?
Dobby? Have they used him yet? Yeah, they did. He's
Zola.
He's Zola.
He's the
That's
other.
why-
He's the other
big
screen
face.
on a face.
That's why I was thinking it, because I'm like, he could be a big face guy, but no. So I think Mark Hamill should be MODOK.
Yeah, and see, I don't know. This
I think he might have been MODOK in a cartoon, actually.
Did he voice him in the Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
Might have, yeah.
That seems a bit below his pay grade. Anyways, I don't know. He likes voice acting.
Yeah.
This is either you doubling me out or something that you actually heard, because we were talking about how a live action MODOK would just be the most disgusting thing
it'd be so
ever
good.
to look at, but it would just be like, just do it.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's like
that
Alien.
that has never meant, that should never have existed ever. And so do it, please.
Tiny baby limbs.
I think MODOK. I haven't read enough of the comics to know MODOK's story, but in the old Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I think he typically had ties to AIM in that
so,
show.
That's why I was excited when we recently watched Iron Man 3, and I saw
Today?
that it was AIM, and I didn't know that.
Seems like, I feel like that was Young Universe
It
still,
was.
and they were just kind of like, oh, look at these little Easter eggs, you know.
Well,
like,
it wasn't, because that wasn't post Avengers.
They also he also said, I'm gonna kill Jeff Robinson. He's a accountant for the Roxxon Oil Company.
Yeah, which was exciting.
Roxxon,
Yeah, 'cause
which is mentioned in like
the Defenders.
Defenders and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was
I
cool.
like that.
I think this is real.
Yes, it was real.
Real,
But-
something that you saw.
Yes, it was a real something that I saw.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Possibly
whether it's-
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
That's just a wild guess, though.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just saying, well, maybe he'd be an Ant-Man.
The Ant-Man.
Interesting. Should be Mark Hamill. I think he'd be a good big face.
I think so too. All right, this one is that Charlie Cox, Daredevil, will be in Spider-Man 3.
Aha! So, this is something we
This is something
conspired
that we
about.
were speculating. I
Where-
don't know if we talked about it on the podcast. We might have.
Where maybe
Spider-Man needs a lawyer.
will need a lawyer. And one of the last things that we saw in Spider-Man was one of the reporters that has appeared
the
in
reporter guy
Daredevil.
that said, "Oh, we've got this breaking news from the Daily Bugle." That guy was in the Daredevil TV show and the Punisher, and also Avengers.
And so there's sort of this link tying them. And I know that there were rumors about at least bringing Jessica Jones and Daredevil
And the Punisher.
into the MCU.
Which is-
So
Please do that.
I'm gonna be mad if this is just something that you're like, well, this is something we talked
This is
about.
something that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that if you're gonna put Daredevil in, Spider-Man is a good place to do it
It is.
because he's friendly neighborhood. You know, it's a little bit more close knit typically.
Yeah.
And so, if they're gonna be doing more of that, it makes sense that he's gonna need a lawyer now because he's pretty much known as a criminal.
Yeah.
And so I think that this is real. I think that we just had good speculations on it.
This was something I actually saw.
Yeah.
But let me preface the most recent source that talked about it was Kevin Smith on his podcast, and he later came back and kind of was like, "Look, I don't really have any inside information. I was just saying that I would like this." But then again, he also is in the movie community, so him knowing something like that, I don't think would be super far-fetched.
Yeah.
The other thing is with this that I'm thinking, and kind of discourages me from thinking that this will be true, is that they're introducing She-Hulk, who is also a lawyer.
Oh, so they might do that instead.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I know, it's upsetting.
'Cause
But this
'cause
was a real
all
thing. I
I've
saw.
wanted is that the
I know.
Netflix folks.
Same with what's his name, Mike Coulter,
I don't know who that is.
the guy that's Luke Cage.
Oh yeah,
You're not gonna
you're
get
not
better
gonna get
than
better
that guy.
casting than that, man.
It's
You're
great,
really
dude.
not. Yeah.
We don't really care if you replace Iron Fist, though.
I would care because they interacted with each other already.
Yeah, but I think if they introduce those guys, it's gonna be, hey, these are these guys. They are from that, but also this is separate.
Like yeah, I could see
Slightly
that also.
separate. Yeah.
I don't know. I want them in there because they're cool
I know,
and I
me
like
too.
them.
All right, this one is that Miss Marvel will build the base for the Young Avengers.
I think I saw that. This is real.
I made it up.
What? I saw that. It was Peter Parker and Miss Marvel will be the base for Young Avengers.
Well, I made it up. So.
I think but I actually saw that.
Well, I didn't see it.
Put it in the middle. Because I saw that article. And it said that exact thing.
Okay, this one.
But with Spider-Man. That they're
Yeah.
going to be for New Avengers.
Thunderbolt Ross will finally appear as Red Hulk.
Oh. See, we have little theories about this. Because in the movie that they reintroduced Thunderbolt Ross, they also introduced Everett Ross.
Two Ross.
Two Rosses.
I think they might do a switch out.
And so I would like for there to be a Red Hulk, and if they're doing, it just sucks because I think that
Banner's
real
kind of out
Hulk
of
is going to be
commission.
kind of out of commission for the rest of the MCU, and so it'll be.
I think he's just gonna kind of be a mentor.
Yeah, which is too bad because you always want to see original Hulk against Red Hulk.
Yeah.
But like, if they do indeed have Ross back, then I could see them bringing Abomination back.
That would be
Hopefully he
awesome.
will have turned green and grown ears.
Hopefully.
Even
they've
just
kind of-
growing ears. Even just grow ears.
Yeah.
Give him ears. You can keep his weird spikes and stuff.
They've also
Give Abomination his ears. I love Abomination.
They've learned a lot about comic accuracy. since
Exactly.
then.
So
that was the second movie in the MCU.
that was tying into a movie that was questionably canon.
Exactly.
You know? It was Edward Norton instead of you're just gonna watch me squirm instead of
The Gruffalo.
Gruffalo. Brang Gruffalo.
Okay, what is your
Mark
opinion on this?
Gruffalo. I think that is. See, I could see any of these actually being a rumor. Like, even the ones you made up have just as much legitimacy.
I know, because
any of these could be
because I'm reasonable.
I think that you made that up.
I didn't.
Oh,
Saw this. I saw that, but I only
who
saw
said it?
I don't know. I only saw it like once, so like, could just be some random person.
Could just be an Instagram post someone made.
Yeah.
Dang it.
The next Ant-Man movie will have Cassie Lang going to be an adventure, and
Going to be an adventure.
an Avenger, and Scott and Hope trying to stop her.
Trying to stop her from being an adventure.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were trying to say was going to go on an adventure / going to be an Avenger,
Well, both.
and said going to be an adventure.
Yeah. Maybe she'll fight MODOK.
Yeah, maybe she'll fight MODOK. She'll fight a big face.
Yeah.
Well, here's something that I've always wanted to say, is that they got a remarkably similar looking actor to be old Cassie Lang. Like, she looks exactly like young Cassie. It's crazy. I've always thought that. And they're not even related. I looked it up. So I think, since that's such a remarkably similar looking actor, I think it's real.
It is real. I saw this. Whether it's true or not, I don't know if it's true. Because Scott and Hope aren't out of action.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Scott might want to stop her. Hope would probably be like, yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. I
But
don't know.
I've also seen rumors that say that she's going to be part of the Young Avengers too. So Mole Man is going to be a minor villain in Hawkeye.
A minor villain?
The
Underminer! He's like going to be
When
the
I read
Hyde
this,
fight.
I was thinking like Hyde fight.
And so, we'll probably use that terminology again. That refers to the movie Van Helsing, of all things. How at the beginning he has
fights.
a brush up with
Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde, and then right after that fight, then the movie starts. You know, like
Well,
it
the movie's on, but
well,
like,
I know. Then
the
the
main
story
story,
starts.
yeah.
Like then he goes back to base
it's
and
the
gets his main
action
mission.
set piece. To
It's the beginning. It's the same as Crossbones.
yeah, exactly.
in
Crossbones.
Crossbones ties in even a little bit more.
Yeah.
Than the Hyde fight. I think the Hyde fight is just it's become part of our vocabulary between us. So I could see Mole Man being like the Hyde fight, but then he says something cryptic.
Yeah.
He's like, "But there's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Don't you know New York runs on dragon bones?" And so
I eat them at night.
I dig down there. That's how I know about the dragon bones. Because I dig.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy, see?
Ah.
It's a conspiracy. Mole Man knows about the dragon bones that run New York City.
And then it will tie into the Defenders.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye will teach the Defenders too, like we were speculating.
Yes.
We had a theory before Endgame. Did we talk about it on here? We had a theory before Endgame that maybe Hawkeye will work with the Defenders.
Yeah,
as
that
Ronin.
he would bring them in.
Yeah.
That's where he was. You know, because he was missing for a bit there. That maybe as Ronin he would
Not true. It didn't
bring
work.
them in because he was a ninja.
Yeah.
And they've fought ninjas before.
Okay.
Maybe Hawkeye single-handedly eradicated what was left of the hand as his
Probably.
time as a Ronin.
Yeah.
I think this is real.
It was. No, it's not. I made it up.
Oh, what?
I made it up.
Oh, Mole Man. I should have known.
Well, like it's like,
As I said it was real, I was like, there's no way
yeah.
this is
But
real.
Mole Man's like I could see them using Mole Man as a hide fight. You know.
Yeah, where he just arrows him in the butt. And then he's like, ah!
Yeah, it, like in something, like someone's
Don't
gonna
you
fight
know
Mole
about
Man.
Dragon bones.
All right, I got a couple left. The next Spider-Man film will be called Home Run, and the villains will be Kraven and Scorpion.
Home run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock that out of the park.
You would never say that. This is a real rumor.
This guy knows
and
what's
it's
up.
wrong.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
it's not going to be called Home Run.
Hey man, what if it is? Because he's running at home.
It might have Kraven, hopefully Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Um,
We just got to get that out there.
yeah, Jason.
That's what I
Hashtag Jason Momoa as Kraven the Hunter.
Mhm.
Even though he's Aquaman. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
Don't care at all.
I don't care.
Michael Keaton's the Vulture.
And he was a Batman.
He was the Batman for
He
a
just
while.
likes being bird people.
Birdman. He
He
was
was
Birdman.
the Birdman.
There's something up.
There's
with that.
something
We
up
gotta-
with
we
him
gotta-
and flying.
Yeah.
Like, bats aren't birds, but they still fly.
The Black Knight will have a horse, and it will appear in the first trailer.
Seems like one of those things that, like, somebody would say. Seems like something, like, on YouTube, be like, oh, hey, listen here. Because it's such a dumb piece of information,
Mhm.
you know? It's like, why would anyone care about that?
Yeah.
Why would anyone care that it's in the first trailer? Like, it's so specific,
Yeah.
and it's so dumb
Mhm.
that I think you made it up.
I didn't make
Dang
it.
it!
I saw
Oh,
this.
anytime I think I'm getting a grasp.
And on top of that, people were like, we don't know what the horse is going to be. Maybe it's a motorcycle.
Oh, because they're
But-
all modern
but
now.
Here's what I think is maybe that's true, but if we see the Black Knight with a horse, it's going to be one of the past Black Knights in the past,
Yeah.
not Dane Whitman. Why would he be on a horse? Doesn't make any sense. He doesn't need a horse. He'd probably ride a motorbike. But I did actually see that. She-Hulk will introduce Rick Jones.
Ooh, Rick Jones,
Rick Jones.
the A-bomb.
A-bomb.
I like A-bomb. See, I don't know what the, like, I'm pretty sure I tried to read up on it. It was like Rick Jones became A-bomb at some point.
Mhm.
I couldn't find much information about it, though. I just like the look of that beautiful blue boy.
It's just a blue abomination.
Yeah, and that's why I like him.
Which could be cool if they bring Red Hulk
Abomination
and
back.
Abomination. Then you got She-Hulk and
Because I know that in the comics, Red
Awesome.
Hulk killed Abomination with this, like, big gun.
the Hulk.
And then
killer.
And then I think A-bomb had a quick stint with Red Hulk after that,
And then the Hulk killed.
or maybe I don't remember. See, I could see this being true, but I don't know if you just made it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you saw this.
No, I made it up.
Oh,
I made it up, but I think that it might actually happen.
See, that's the thing is that like
I'm too good.
all your predictions are just as good as any of these
they're
other ones.
as if not
If not
more
better,
reasonable
like-
than all of these. So yeah, so I made it up, but when I made it up, I'm like, I actually believe that now.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's someone that she's defending as a lawyer.
So I've lost my lead. If I get these last, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My score is 6 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 3 more.
Which one do you want next? This one is that Deadpool will come in after Multiverse of Madness.
So do you think he would make a cameo in Multiverse
He
of
might.
Madness?
He might.
If that is the case.
It would add to
See,
the madness, wouldn't
That's the time to do it.
it? Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness. See, here's the thing, though. As far as I'm aware, and I don't really keep up with the news of any sort, is that I'm not sure anyone has been really talking about the multiverse, like, potential. Like, I haven't seen a lot of people speculating about the multiverse potential of Multiverse of Madness,
Yeah,
other
I know.
than you.
Yeah. I'm sitting here like a madman.
Yeah,
but
because multiverse has so many, like, there's so much that
I don't
can
think
happen
people
there.
are like grasping the concept.
And that's why I think you made it up.
I did make it up.
Yeah.
But I think it's true. I think that they will, and I did you see how I worded it? Because
Yeah.
no matter what, Deadpool will come in after it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. But
Okay, we're tied again.
yeah.
Yeah.
And realistically, they can introduce Deadpool whenever they want now. And I saw that they were talking that production for Deadpool 3 is like going.
Is going?
Yeah. So
Since and
there's
Fox
gonna
is
be-
now owned by Marvel.
Yeah.
And so
Disney
is now owned by Disney, and therefore kind of
can be
their
used by
properties
Marvel.
merged by Marvel.
Marvel has all those guys back.
Yeah.
And so
And so Deadpool 3 could be like licensed by Marvel
yeah, Deadpool 3 will get him into the MCU.
in some capacity,
Yeah,
even if
like,
it's just
if it's
dipping
the
his toes in
post-credit
it.
scene,
Yeah.
he's gonna like pop in and do something. You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna be involved in some way. Christian Bale, rumored to be the villain in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Do they know who he's playing?
No, people have thought maybe Mephisto, but I don't think that's true.
Who's Mephisto?
I don't know, he's like a devil kind of guy. He's kind of like the devil. People thought that Sigourney Weaver in Defenders was gonna be him, but it was not true. Pretty sure Spider-Man like made a deal with him to like bring back his wife or something, or spend another day with his wife after she died.
Yikes. Spider-Man gets real desperate after like the first 3 weeks of existing.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's real.
It is real. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
Okay, so if I lose this one, we tie.
Oh.
I think we'll tie if I lose, but I win if I get it.
Oh.
So what is it?
This one, I didn't intentionally save till last, but I like that it's last because I'm a fan of it. Is that Moon Knight will fight Dracula, tying his show into Blade.
Dracula?
Yeah.
Just the Count Dracula?
Well, Dracula's a guy in the comics.
But is
there's-
he also the Dracula?
I think so. Well, at least in the MCU. And there's a meme of Deadpool like walking into Dracula's house and like calling him rude names. Maybe I'll be able to find it. If I can't, there's just a picture of something.
Moon Knight is a nutty guy, but is he the kind of guy who would fight a Dracula?
Well, his first comic appearance was in Werewolf. Werewolf by Night, maybe? He fought a werewolf in his first appearance.
Alright, I believe it.
I made it up.
No!
But I have seen, like, things approximating that. But not to that degree.
Well, we tied. So it's time for a manly predator handshake. Anyways, this is the end card now.
Is it the end card already?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where we
well,
are.
Thank you for joining us. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comment if you liked the rumors, or if you have some rumors for yourself that you made up, or some real rumors. We'd like to see real rumors.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Did you believe any of my rumors? Do you think that any of my rumors will come true? That's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you think, if you think some of my rumors will come true, let us know. Yeah. And then like and subscribe, I guess. That's about it.
Yeah.
Peace out, homies.
Oh, God. It's a little bit longer of an end card, I guess. But the things are up now. Go see some videos.
I thought we were
Subscribe.
done.
Go.